why is transport this expensive when fuel price is this amount? They'll be like 30% or 40% of the income they make during their business, the transport business. That they pay these agbero people, they extort it from them. If they should drop a passenger or if a passenger should enter, they will collect money. Yes. If they just start motor like this, that they want to, they will come, they will collect it. So they are part of the reason why transport is expensive.
The government sent us. We are working for the government because we are remitting to them. You are indirectly paying tax.
As regards hygiene, especially the conductors, they most times look unkept. Like some, they look like they've not had their bath for like a week or something.
A lot of these conductors seems they sleep by the roadside. I don't know. I don't know the reasons behind that. They just sleep on the roadside and they don't get proper hygiene in the morning. I guess they don't get where to brush their teeth and where to have their bath.
That's true.
Sure you get. So in the morning, should I say they forget to do that? In the morning, they just want to start their hustle and it's so disgusting.
So can you see? It's a slap on our face. Conductors, they always look on curbs. This is the issue I always have on the road.
It's not all this conductor that you are saying that's doing all these things.
Why?
One, it's because some people don't have where they are sleeping. That's the reason why some people doing that.
Whose fault is that? You are making a living, you are earning a living every day, so you should...
I like what you said.
You should find a place to rest.
Listen to me. And some people, they will brush in the morning and they will start drinking. That's the second thing. The third one is that don't blame any conductor. And we are together. And if conductor do something that you see that you don't like, and some people, they will brush in the morning and they will start drinking. That's the second thing. The third one is that don't blame any conductor. And we are together. And if conductor do something that you see that you don't like, you can still tell the conductor that he did something. But there's some passenger. Wait, there's some passenger that is wicked.
Okay.
Normal. If they didn't get to where they are going, they will not answer you till where they are going to where they are going.
The reason why sometimes drivers react negatively and it's actually making you think they are very rude. Though some might be rude, but now this is the thing. When you are actually telling them those things, sometimes depend on how you approach them. Some passengers are coming inside aggressively. They've been angry. They don't vex already before they enter inside your motor. So immediately, any small thing happen like this, the way they talk to driver, I swear.
One holds the wheel, the other holds the cash. One demands the fare, the other just wants to reach their destination. On these Lagos roads, who really controls the ride? This is Exchange Minds. Prompt 1. Drivers, conductors, and agbero are united by terrible hygiene. Agree or disagree? If you agree, raise your hands. If you disagree, hands down. The agreeers can now speak.
As regards hygiene, especially the conductors, they most times look unkept. Like some, they look like they've not had their bath for like a week or something, So some, they have body odor, like when they call the passengers in and then they want to collect money. Some, they stink, like body odor and all that, Some, their head looks rough and like someone who is on drugs or something. My name is Mr. Israel Brito. I am a teacher. There's this stigma on this, should I say stigma here, on driver, agbero, and conductor. Most of them don't have, I think, they have accommodation issues or something. So some of them either sleep in the bus over the night, So some of them don't even have their bath in the morning. So sometimes they have this body odor. They don't shave. Most of them are always on singlet, not even shirt.
And have you seen the one that, this last seat in the bus,
Yeah.
whereby they will stand.
Yeah.
By the time they raise their hand up,
Man,
oh
that
my
their
gosh.
undermen shirt is as if they unleashed.
When you see the bush,
I mean,
oh my gosh.
it's as if they unleashed forest and
Exactly.
Latin. I mean,
I got to understand something. A lot of these conductors seems they sleep by the roadside. I don't know. I don't know the reasons behind that. They just sleep on the roadside and they don't get proper hygiene in the morning. I guess they don't get where to brush their teeth and where to have their
yeah,
bath.
that's true.
Sure you get. So in the morning, should I say they forget to do that? In the morning, they just want to start their hustle, and it's so disgusting. I don't know how some people live like that. Yeah.
Sometimes I think it's even gin they would use to do
It's
mouthwash.
disgusting.
And next thing,
Or the pako
Exactly.
on the road.
The disagreeers can now speak.
Actually, as for me, and on behalf of the agberos, we maintain proper hygiene because we used to hold meetings weeks, months, days. We used to hold meetings and we keep hammering it on ourselves about hygiene. Like Imototo, Olusegun and Gbogbo. So I don't know about like they all say about conductor. Can you see? It's a slap on our face. Conductors, they always look unkempt. This is the issue I always have on the road. But as for me and the agberos, they're always clean. So I disagree with that policy.
On the driver's side, I disagree because I maintain good hygiene. And for the few friends that I have on the road, we always make sure we are clean, make sure our vehicle is clean, and then everything we do is always clean. Our engine and everything is clean, so as to give comfort to our passengers, and yes, give comfort to them and make them have a happy time until they drop from our bus. So I maintain good
as
hygiene.
regards that driver, yeah, I don't know why. About 80% of them, they don't have a shirt. They're always on singlet.
Or
Like I
shirt
said.
And that
left.
singlet is always as dirty as, maybe you used it to clean your shoe or
A
something.
lot of them sleep in their bus.
mean-
Hello. It's not all this conductor that you are saying that's doing all these things.
Why?
One, it's because some people don't have where they are sleeping. That's the reason why some people doing that. And some people, they will brush in the morning and they will start drinking. That's the second thing. The third one is that don't blame any conductor. And we are together. And if conductor do something that you see that you don't like, you can still tell the conductor that he did something, but you don't like it.
Conductor that
Yes,
They are
you
very
don't like.
aggressive.
We are not like that now.
Okay,
Hold
you
on,
can, for
hold
you,
on.
you are not like that.
Yes.
But for other conductors, you dare not tell them
90%
what
of
to do.
conductors are aggressive.
You dare
90%.
not.
Hold on, please. Actually, what he's saying about you don't have where to live, whose fault is that? You are making a living, you are earning
Okay.
a living every day. So you should,
I like what you said.
you should find a place to
Listen
rest.
to me.
You can scot with friends now.
You are making money then. What's the
see
essence
this
of you
life?
making money?
Some people, they are making money. They don't know what they use the money for.
So are you part of
Jesse,
them?
Are
I'm
you
not part of them. I have where I'm living.
good.
So I brush every day, every time, every second.
Do you guys do?
Yes, and I have when I'm sleeping. And I have wife, I have son.
Okay.
I'm not
So,
sure you guys are
do you-
coordinated.
No. My name is Junior Michael. I'm conductor. We have good hygiene because we used to brush and we used to do something that we're supposed to do. And it's not all this conductor that don't have hygiene. I can say it. I have the privilege to say it. We are not the same.
You don't do general
Because-
meetings.
You passengers,
I don't
you
think
are rude.
conductors do
If you do general meetings,
You are rude.
They will tame a lot of
Because
this.
if
don't
you are
have where
not
to
rude,
sleep.
if passenger is not rude, conductor, okay, dress you. If you tell you that dress you say because it's not brush, it's not doing something. What do you mean?
My circle is small. I have a few friends on this road. So most of us, we make sure we keep our good hygiene and we make sure our vehicle is very clean. We make sure we buy air freshener
Sorry.
and all that.
Are you talking about yourself or
Yes,
them?
I'm talking about myself and a
Because you
few
are-
friends,
you see.
not everybody.
Alright.
Yes. So yeah,
But-
we keep good hygiene, and we just recently initiated a plan of, before you can register to the part of the drivers in the park, there's a standard you must meet, which you must look clean.
I think that was just
physically.
initiated, right?
Yes.
But is it
Physically,
being checkmated? Like they used to check, like, is
They
there
do.
penalties for it?
yeah, there is. Before anything can be implemented, there is do's and don'ts,
I think
There's
that-
good
that's-
and bad.
that's a nice
If you
one.
go beyond the
Put them in check.
agreed rules and regulation, you pay.
All right.
Prompt 2. Agberos should not be on the road. Agree or disagree? If you agree, raise your hands. If you disagree, hands down. The agreeers can now speak.
Agbero should not be on the road because they are part of the reason why transport is more expensive, because I've heard a couple of drivers complain and say that is why, because sometimes when we interact with these drivers, like, why is transport this expensive when fuel price is this amount? They'll be like 30% or 40% of the income they make during their business, the transport business,
that's
that
total
they
lie.
pay these agbero people, they extort it from them.
Ow.
You understand? So to meet up with, their own daily income, and then not to be short of daily income because of these people,
Ow.
So if they should drop a passenger, or if a passenger should enter, they will collect money. If they just start motor like this, that they will come, they'll collect it. So they are part of the reason why transport is expensive.
Definitely.
So they should clear them off.
They
the
should
road.
clear them
Yes.
up. See,
Okay.
do you know you guys are very, very wicked?
Honestly.
See, a lot of them, they are very fluent with Yoruba, and I don't know how they speak, and I can't flow with this Yoruba. There was a time I was entering a bus. I don't know. The conductor guy, the Agbero guy just stood in front. He was holding this wiper. He was speaking Yoruba. The driver was explaining this. Do you know what happened next?
Ẹ tí ò bá sọ àmà yọ
They
wáípà
chased
yìí.
everybody out. The driver said, I no go again. And I was running late already. I
This
thought the
guy
driver
now
was
bad so fún
I no go again, I no go again. It was so frustrating and annoying.
Conductor
So now these agbero people, they are so rude and saucy,
It's báwo.
and then they don't even have pity for they don't
have human
care
feelings.
human feelings
Let
for
them share.
the passengers, because of their own selfish reason, because they want to collect money
Exactly.
from driver or conductor.
Let me tell you guys a
Next
little
thing,
story.
because some they will go to the extent that they want to remove the seat. They will tell the driver they will tell the passenger to stand up. Imagine, because they want to. I mean, it's nonsense now.
They are very wicked.
So that shouldn't affect
They are
us.
very
we
seriously.
passengers now. It shouldn't affect
It's
us.
always affecting
And what's
passengers.
our business with that?
And if they don't come
you
to
have, your business is with the driver and the conductor, not us. So
exactly,
it shouldn't affect
and you
us.
know something.
We don't affect you.
If they don't come to a compromise, if the driver want to go, like if they want to settle it amicably, this is what they do. They will just say, all passengers, leave.
I mean,
Sure, you understand?
they don't
That's
care
the only
if the
way
passenger
the
is going
conductor
for an
will just
interview,
be calm.
or if
It's so
there's an urgent-
annoying.
What caused the
situation.
driver to pay the amount he's
What
supposed
if
to
they
pay?
don't have money?
Because
They
how?
don't have money. What if they're just
They are-
coming
they are-
out?
they are-
They're just coming out,
in
just
fact-
carrying passengers.
In
They
fact,
don't
there are
have any
times when,
money
in
to
fact, there are
give.
times when this driver will tell them that
Please,
he's
when
just
I'm coming
coming out.
back.
Oh, that when I'm
Yes,
coming back,
when
that
I'm
this is my
coming back.
first trip. Oh, but they won't want to listen.
And yes,
You
Expect
guys
me to
are the
believe
reason
that.
accident do happen, because when the driver is saying please I don't have, and they want to overtake and just ride
Exactly.
and just
Yeah, no, to
move
escape
away.
you guys.
I don't know-
running after
I
them.
don't
And
know-
we that were
Drive
sitting at the
recklessly.
I don't know the confidence they
the
have.
bus were at risk.
Do you know
I mean-
these guys? They have confidence more than these our policemen. Because they can just stand in front of a running vehicle. They will just stand and be like, they go,
Do you know the most annoying part again?
The police
They
will
will
not
hold
stand
this
there. They will not do anything.
rubber this thing. They'll be hitting the bus. Bah. I mean,
Okay.
It's so annoying.
Okay.
Like it's goat or cow they put
So
inside the bus.
annoying.
Yeah,
They'll just be eating.
So annoying.
It
So
doesn't
annoying.
even make sense.
So annoying.
They
Okay.
behave
And they are
like
too much. They are too much. It's like their children, their grandchildren, all of them are on the road.
On the road.
What?
Like you're living on the street.
You
I
know
don't
something
understand.
about
you don't
all
have
these people?
Home, you don't have timetable. All of you are just
A lot
there.
of them are
Causing
wearing uniform.
commotion.
Okay.
Some of them are not
With
even
that their
wearing uniform.
with that their uniform, it's maybe most times I feel they will be coordinated and everything, orderly and everything, but it made them look worst.
The disagreeers can now speak.
Actually, all these things have been tech also 1 or 2 pay this harassment, blah 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 blah. Even biblically, even lowly, even
Are you serious?
it is written, what is belong to Caesar must be given to Caesar.
So are you a Caesar?
Hold on. I'm not Caesar, but at least I am Ashoju.
What's
Mr.
Asoju?
Asoju Sisa.
Hold on. I'm an Asoju of the government. The government sent us. We are working for the government because we are remitting to them. You are indirectly paying tax.
My name is Okwemi Balogun, popularly known as Post-Stroke Glasgows. I'm a union officer, popularly known as agbero. We are not sending ourselves there, so we are government officials because we are directly from government to collect tax from the drivers.
Is
Are
that
you
why you
serious?
should mix
Yes.
your life?
We
the
remit
drivers
to
are paying
government.
tax, right?
Yes.
Do you pay tax?
I pay.
How do you pay tax?
Because after I remit, there's still a cost I have to pay at local government every week.
I don't understand. See where you're contradicting yourself.
How?
Remittance. You don't get from what you've earned for the day
Yes.
with the ticket. Remittance.
Yes.
You don't understand. Is it that the remittance automatically becomes your own money?
No.
Yeah, so what?
So
how are
you
you
are
paying
paying
tax?
tax.
Hold on.
What do you mean?
The 100% is for the government, but we have to remit 95%.
Remit.
So, hold on.
That's not coming
Me
from
saying
your pocket.
remit, calm down. Me saying remit is we have been assigned, like we have been allocated to some checkpoints to collect, to give tickets to the drivers and collect money. So by so doing, as we are giving them a copy is still on the receipt notes. So at the end of the day, we take it to the local government, we submit it, so they know the total income. Then out of the total income, they take 95% and give us the 5% as our daily earning.
All
So
right,
how
nice
is it
one,
now-
nice one. Okay, so
how
from
are we
they give you
expecting?
5%.
Yes.
Okay, so from the 5%, do you pay out of it?
Yes, but I did pay monthly.
So how much do you pay monthly?
Okay, monthly now, there's a salary they do give us monthly. Out of it, government take percentage out of it.
Out of the salary again?
Out of the salary.
Plus that 5%.
That 5% is our daily allowances.
Okay.
Yes. So these are the things you guys don't get straight. You just be like,
So-
in the first place, if driver knows your place on the road, you know there are checkpoints. You stop willingly
Checkpoint.
and not
Police,
fully.
una be police.
Not fully.
We-
Can you imagine?
Checkpoint.
You're feeling like
No, it's not about police. We are
Checkpoints.
we are government dignitaries.
But why do you guys
we are
behave-
Asoju Ijoba.
I think as a driver and conductor, you need to know what is right to do. You need to pay your due at the right time just to avoid problem.
But why do you guys behave as if you're on drugs?
How? No,
They're always
it's
on
give
drugs
and
now.
take.
Abi?
No,
They're always on
it's
drugs.
what you bring. It's what we give back to you.
You guys are
So
always
driver
friends.
that is driving, right? You walk up to him and like, hey, give me, and he's explaining to you, this is his first trip. So you said the way they bring it to you.
How am I supposed to believe you have a truck loaded with customers, with people, and you are just to pay how much? How much?
And he's telling you that's his first trip.
It doesn't matter.
Can you imagine?
Just pay it, and you know you are done for the day.
Can you
Is that
imagine? So
the
the
way
next
you-
thing
is that the way
okay,
they plan it?
Okay, wait. So the part of your training
Is
is
that part
you
of the
remove,
structure?
remove the wiper.
It's not part of
you
our
remove
training.
the side
Actually,
mirror.
You are getting me wrong. It's not part of our training, but we are only doing that to put fear in their mind.
Can you
Not
Why
let-
do you want to put fear
Yeah,
in their
I
mind?
mean,
Why
can
do you
you
dare to
imagine?
become-
Can you imagine?
Are you there to battle
you
with
imagine?
You are
someone?
not willingly to give what you are supposed to give.
Who told you we are not willing to give?
When somebody
We've tried
And
it
how did
many
you know
times.
they are not willing to give?
I stop you.
How did you approach them
Conductor-
to be sure that
Okay,
they are not
hold on,
willing to give?
Hold on.
Is it your
hold on.
approach?
Let me give instances. I stop your bus, or you stop at the checkpoint, you want to carry a passenger, and I was like, conductor, give me.
Give me what?
I don't have to.
Just give me.
I'm in my uniform.
Even in your uniform, you need to let them understand the reason why you are coming to collect.
But wait, it's like you're not understanding this question.
How?
A driver is telling you that it's his first trip.
So
because of you, will he tell you, will he now start collecting money?
Are you even?
You guys are the biggest problem. That's why.
No. You, Agbero, you are the problem.
Whether
I'm
it's
telling you.
it or not, you must pay.
Because
You must pay, but you are not coming from the right point. That's what I'm saying. And you are making it difficult for drivers. And secondly, you are making everybody believe that you guys are totally, you guys are like a terrorist.
I'm telling you.
You are terrorizing the vehicle because why on a clear ground, why will you even be having a stick in your hand,
I mean,
hitting people's vehicle?
You as an individual, you know that you are meant to pay tax. I mean, if you go abroad, travel anywhere, you are meant to pay tax. But the way the government are collecting the tax is very minimal, because compared to these checkpoints you pay Agbero, maybe 500 some place, 200 some place, 100 naira. At the end of the day, it's not much. It's not what you can afford.
Tell me the reason why, if I had to pick 2 passengers in your bus stop and you'll be demanding for 500, 600, knowing fully well that passenger is paying probably 400.
It doesn't matter how much the passengers are paying. You know, it's your deal. You have to pay it. How much? Just
so it doesn't
500.
matter what the passengers are paying. It is my deal to just pay and get at the end of the day, I become lost in my own side.
No. You are a professional driver. You know that there are many checkpoints.
Okay.
On daily basis. Maybe you may have up to 10, 13. I don't care how many checkpoints
soldiers
you have. I don't care. I'm talking about mine. So you know that at due checkpoints, you have to pay. How much? You are talking about 500. Is that too much for you?
Did you hear what I said? I said picking like 2 passengers at your bus stop.
Said just 500.
Seeing them very well, knowing fully well that they are actually going to pay 400 naira to the place they are going. Now you are asking me to pay 500 or even 400.
Hey, but you collect marker now. They will mark you.
Mark me for what?
After I mark your vehicle for that day, you are not paying to my checkpoint anymore.
I'm saying when I am picking other passengers, you people are still coming to collect. That's what I'm saying.
Not at that same
and then you keep eating.
No, not at that same checkpoint.
Some do like that, I've seen.
Maybe some actually, but if they are being...
You guys is doing it.
And now there's a lot of people you collect and then you hide, somebody else is there. And when you try to disagree, they try to fight you to take the passenger away from you.
No, I can't agree with that. I can't agree with you with that, because if I gave you a marker, because each day there is a sign. So if the sign is written on your vehicle, nobody. I'm talking
How many agberos in a bus stop?
In a bus stop, you can have up to 5.
5.
At times even 10.
So the marker you're talking about is not for Mara.
There is for Mara, there is
for
Danfo, anything. It's just that each checkpoint has their way of verifying.
No, you made a statement that's very annoying. You said just 500.
Yes.
Now, there are times when these guys will be on the road from morning to night. Do you know how many buses you collect just that 500?
And they can never let one go.
You guys really
they can
realize?
Never let one go.
I'm telling them is why are you even hitting the vehicle? And why are you damaging the body of the vehicle?
Because you guys are not willing to pay your due. And it's
but wait.
How did you approach them and they are not willing to pay?
You stop at the checkpoints and I was like,
but wait, let's see this psychologically.
Let's see this psychologically.
Is it normal for you eating the bus? Like, what do you gain doing that?
I gain because when I try to do that, you won't want your vehicle to be destroyed. So you will want to just let me get.
Do you know the process of this? Do you know the process of this? Another reason why these people should be cleared off the road. These drivers would want to speed up so they won't catch up. Imagine an instance where I witnessed a lot. Let me tell you one of them. And a old woman wanted to, board the bus. Vehicle. Because the driver was trying to run from them.
Agbero.
Oh yes. The guy just took off, and the old woman already lifted one
One
of
leg
her leg in
inside.
and one was out.
That is as a
So
result of the reckless driving.
Imagine
That's
the driver
reckless.
took off and then the woman.
It is because you refuse to
fell
see reasons
because
with them.
immediately the bus moved. She lost her balance
I
and
totally-
she fell.
At this
Also,
point-
woman.
All because
And
of
because
him.
of you.
All because of him.
All because of you people.
At this point,
I'm
at
telling
this
you,
point, and
imagine,
after
it's crazy.
listening to what he's saying, I totally agree for you guys to stay off the road, clear you off the road. You know why?
Doesn't make sense.
Because
You guys are threats to
is-
doesn't
human.
make sense.
Hold on.
You guys are
This
like
is
not
now
only to
the
drivers,
drivers.
they have
manner.
You guys are not
You guys are
trained to
trained
do
to
the
do
job
man
you are
too.
doing.
No,
You guys
no,
are
I don't
actually
have manner of
having
approach, mate.
I mean-
stick in your hand, destroying people's vehicle, removing
Do you
people's
know,
mirror.
there are times when if they are even
And
threats to
thirdly,
conductors too.
Definitely.
Do you
You
know,
guys are
sometimes
not
when
helping. At this
drivers
point of time, you guys are at the bus stop, and you even see part of you are even, will I say, part of you are actually robbing people.
do you know,
Because I've seen-
sometimes
Yes.
when these drivers take off,
Yes.
at that speed they will drag the conductor
Conductor
down,
started
not
fighting.
minding if the conductor will wound or fall or anything.
Because of how much?
Or because of
Because of
500 naira, or because of 100 naira.
That's
I
my
mean,
point.
You know, probably hit
I
something.
mean,
They
it's-
don't
it's
even
crazy.
care about the people inside the vehicle.
That's my point. You know that at the end of the day, you must
do you
pay
guys
that
behave
money.
like that?
Then why?
So because you want to collect that money now, you want to
Listen.
kill the old people in the vehicle,
How?
right?
Am I the one driving?
I just cited an example now.
You
With
gave
the,
the example because I'm not the one controlling the wheel.
I think as a driver and conductor, you need to know what is right to do. You need to pay your due at the right time just to avoid problem.
Prompt 3. Drivers risk the lives of passengers. Agree or disagree? If you agree, raise your hands. If you disagree, hands down. The agreeers can now speak.
According to the points he made earlier, can you imagine you're at a checkpoint or a bus stop, let me say, agbero, and you see agbero coming. Someone has put his or her leg in your vehicle. Wetin make you take off? Why? Because of how much? Is it 100 naira? Is it 200? Is it 500? Is it worth it for you to risk that person's life and just speed off like that? You guys are always reckless. At times, I'll be fighting the conductor. Give me my 100 naira, or even if it is 200, I don't even know. It depends on the checkpoint I am. Give me my money. On the verge of conversing with the conductor, you don't take off. You don't even mind. You don't even care if one leg is on the ground or one leg is inside the car. You just drive recklessly.
Yeah, then another thing is most times passengers' life is always at risk in the hands of these drivers. Now, the way they overtake, like maybe on the road, on the express, where there's no demarcation, to demarcate those coming like this and coming and going, So if they want to overtake, sometimes the overtaking is always not necessary. I guess maybe they're trying to catch up with time, so that they can quickly go for another trip. I don't know what's always pursuing them. You see a tanker driver, a tanker vehicle coming, and you face it like this, all because you want to overtake. So sometimes the passengers can even develop BP. Like they'll be scared that, see, you are putting this, what are you driving? Some, they will, instead of them to even apologize, sorry, they will even insult the passengers. Another one again is, we that were going to work, we are running late because of your stopping to carry passengers. Now, they will just branch into filling station. No courtesy. Sorry, excuse me, I want to buy fuel. No. They will just driving. And as passengers, because it is not free, we are paying. We have the right to complain that, can't you just even, because we are trying to meet up with time. Next thing, drivers will start insulting us. I mean, drivers sometimes, like, they don't have manners.
The disagreeers can now speak.
Okay, so for me, personally, I love Fast and Furious. I love it when the drivers are driving, overtaking, drifting, and all of that. So I don't really see their driving as reckless most times, even when they are overtaking or trying to overtake any bus or anything. No, it's not that Emi mi o jomi loju. I just enjoy, like, I love crazy drivers.
Are you serious?
I love crazy drivers when they're on speed, when
That's
they're
interesting.
overtaking, I just love it. Especially when I'm traveling. Oh my God, you cannot be slow. I don't like it when you're slow. Just be going. Even when Chela is doing sege, overtake and just oh my God, I just love it. That's personally for me.
Basically, from my own side, I've not had any issue with any driver, any of all this. I've never had any issues. If I want to have any issue at all, it's still from these agbero people. They want to bypass agbero people because agbero people is always threatening them. So that is the only time I've had a kind of issue with them, with their driving, but basically I've not had any issue. So it's still on these agbero people. Una want too much. If una not there, nothing supposed to be accident. Everything will just dey go well. But now these agbero people, now even make us dey talk about this. Now agbero people.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let me say something. As a driver, first of all, I would say that one, the system. There's no fixed price among what you are giving out. For example, you have a vehicle. You can decide to put it on any price. You have a discussion with your driver, you put it on the price you want. There's no fixed price from the government where we'll say, okay, well, this is a certain amount you must return so that this person can peacefully do his own job after paying agberos or every ticket you need to pay, and then this is the amount we give you, and this is the amount, at least, even without, overstressing or over laboring, this is the amount you will come home with. So for that reason, you can decide to give me a vehicle and tell me to bring a certain amount. Now, for me to meet up to that price, I have to make sure I am running very fast on the road to make sure I can meet up at the end of the day, knowing fully where we have to settle agbero. And, sometimes I will have to quickly move faster to be able to pick my passenger fast. For traffic reasons,
So at the
and
risk
also
of
that
passengers,
no, to me, I make sure I drive peacefully. I don't overtake recklessly. I make sure I drive safely because I'm not actually just putting their life. Also, mine is there. If anything has to happen, it will come from me first.
But sometimes the way you guys drive, it doesn't seem like
To me,
you have
I believe it will come from me first. So for that reason, I always drive safe. So I make sure, even if I overtake, before I want to overtake, I know that there is, at least 95% or 99% possibility that overtaking is not going to inconvenience people inside, and it's not going to give me a trauma that will make me lose myself at that moment in case any other something or any other problem is about to happen.
So you guys are feeling like a super driver.
Nigeria
No, some
driver.
are
We are not
calculative.
feeling. You can say some, but to me, personally,
Calculative.
I
Do you
calculate.
know they can miscalculate sometimes? Because some of them are always on drugs, do you know?
But you know all this thing that
What
is,
proof
is
you
some
have?
is some passenger that cause all
Do you
these
have any
things.
proof for that?
How?
Probably.
So passenger now, some people will be telling driver
So
that
why
you can't
say-
run.
Yeah,
Why don't you run? And you can't run. Your boss has votes.
Some will be
Yeah.
Go
telling
and pack
you
it.
to
You
run.
have
Why
votes.
some
Go
will
and pack
say,
it.
Slow down, oh, this-
That's the reason why
I
some
don't
people is
listen to
watching,
them. I
So
just
driving
that's
anyhow.
what
The right
confusing
thing.
driver.
So
You
it's
don't
not
know
like
what to
So,
do.
but
driver
for
want to
those
drive
who-
anyhow now.
Yeah, for those who will listen to their passenger to either to take move or not to take move, they will definitely, if somebody say, why are you driving slow? And then you start driving fast.
Prompt 4. Drivers don't treat passengers with respect. Agree or disagree? If you agree, raise your hands. If you disagree, hands down. The agreeers can now speak.
There are times when, for instance, like we're talking about reckless driving. There are times when you put them in check, like you're driving roughly and all that. There are times when, because they swerve during driving and then you use your head to hit, especially when you're sitting close to that window part, to hit that iron and all that, and then you try to tell them to put their driving in check, and next thing they tell you, is she baba alone driving? Is it your father? They'll send you home. You don't get. They're always rude. You can't talk to them. They don't take it as a gentleman. They give it to you back like out.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
truth,
which is
the
bad.
truth. Yeah, the truth about this is I feel 100, if not 200% of them are rude. Yes, because I've had this issue with them. There was a certain time I was going out, like this very bus stop, I don't know the bus stop. So I told the driver, I beg, if we reach there, let me know. Driver said, okay, no problem. So I was relaxed, all chilled. Do you know this guy passed my bus stop? Hey, It was when I was like, driver, at the stop for so. Then the driver was like, we don't pass this now. I was so mad. Why are you guys always doing this? And do you know what? He said, make a stop here, make a stop here. Just look back, you go see your bus stop tray, go small. He couldn't give me anything. I was like, okay, give me something. He just zoomed off. So annoying. Why? Why do you guys always do that?
And they're always so much in a hurry. Now, imagine there are times when I board the bus, when I'm about sitting, that's when they'll drive off. So at the end of the day, the way I will just sit on the chair.
Professional drivers.
I mean, and I'll be like, Mr. Ma, take it easy now. Next thing, start insulting me. I mean, you guys are always rude.
Yeah, for me also. You know, I don't have body now, and some of their chairs doesn't have foam.
Okay.
So when they get to this bump, instead of them to just climb the bump slowly, we just look bam. And my own papa just bam. I'm like, driver over there, roller. You be like, she or no me you will just start insulting you and all of that. or sometimes I just want to get down at this bus stop. Egbeda, wow, you've gotten to the bus stop, right? Oh yeah, stop, let me get down. Oh, they shake here. But when I wanted to enter, you were doing me gently that, oh yeah, wale, enter. And sometimes the driver is always drunk. Most times that, and they're always on speed or loud music, whereby you'll be shouting, and whereby the conductor that's supposed to even be answering you will be outside, like his head will be outside the bus, and you have to be struggling to touch him, to talk to him, but then he will not be there. Egbeda, wow. By then they will not get ahead of Egbeda, when you're not supposed to get down. The next thing, oh yeah, bole kaka, Olokpa want me by that. Police is here so that they will not stop them to collect money from them, and they will be rushing you to get down. Meanwhile, when I wanted to enter the bus, they actually stopped for me to enter. But to get down is the problem. They will insult you to get down. And there was a time I did it for them. I was sitting at the front, and when I said, okay, so bus stop, when they dropped me ahead of that bus stop, I flinged the door like this. Which I not send. I just flinged the door, and I opened the door down. They were not like, I said back to sender. That one not concern me at all. I just left it. And sometimes too, there was a day I was going out. Okay, I already know that this is the bus I am going with. I actually love the bus. But then the driver was not a driver at all. When we got to half of the road, he just said, I was even scared that what's happening. And the next thing, he just stopped the car and put us inside him. Funniest thing, he did not pay the driver. So we have to give the driver another money. Can you imagine? Without even anything. Even to go and buy fuel, you will not tell us that you want to buy something new. Or so, if you even tell them that, hey, Sele, so sorry, you will collect insults. They will insult you for telling them that, why can't you say sorry for buying fuel?
And then another experience I had too is sometimes I don't really blame these drivers. I blame these conductors.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, they drive, there's this bus we used to call J5 back in the days. Now, the driver can't see what's happening behind, so they get signal from the conductor. Now, these conductors, sometimes you want to alight or you want to enter. You want to board the bus. Now, process of coming down or coming in, they just hit this thing. Oh yeah, move. And these ones, when they hear move, they'll just, and you have not, the second leg just left the ground. You have not gotten your balance for you to sit and all those things. There are times when you hurt your leg will hit the iron, So these conductors sometimes too, I mean, they are the ones misleading these drivers.
Definitely,
sometimes.
You are right.
Like you said, sometimes they go to the filling station without even giving you a notice. And then sometimes they move before you even sit. And you hit your leg on the iron, it's painful and all that. They drop you on the road, offload you to another vehicle. Now, sometimes, like you said before, sometimes you hit your head on the iron and you try to tell them just because of their, all of a sudden swing. The reason why sometimes drivers react negatively and it's actually making you think they are very rude, though some might be rude, but now this is the thing. When you are actually telling them those things, sometimes depend on how you approach them. Some passengers are coming inside aggressively. They've been angry. They don't vex already before they enter inside your motor. So immediately, any small thing happen like this, the way they talk to driver, I swear. Driver self go probably they in another mode of vaccination, probably from agbero previously. So imagine those two collision. Go sound well. Now, hold on. The thing we say, when you dey talk to driver sometimes, majorly na pass conductor you suppose follow reason sharp wey be say go signal this thing, because driver is trying to concentrate to make sure you guys get to your destination. Now when you carry head knack something, you get the way you will take communicate to person, even though the person dey vex, the person will answer you peacefully, come face in destination. But if you come in the direction of like you want to attack me, and I'm probably angry about something, I might react differently. Hello, my name is Kwemi Abraham. I'm a driver. Most of the time, I would say, to me personally, depend on how you talk to somebody, that will determine the response that will come from the person. So we are not rude. If you come clean and clear, present your issue properly, then definitely. If you are coming peacefully, yes, definitely I must return peacefully.
When you don't use the head knack iron already, how you come to make it express itself
That's
gently?
if you truly want to get what you are asking for. Because the reason why you are telling that person is for the person to give you comfort. So if you are coming aggressively, will you get that comfort? No. Definitely the person out of that destination where you follow and talk, you go visit dry something, you can make your head knack.
Sometimes you see these conductors okay,
so
fine.
I'm coming, I'm not finished yet. And secondly, offloading people and loading and something like that, sometimes vehicle they get issue. So if vehicle get issue, normally to me, before I offload you to another vehicle, though my vehicle not they normally spoil for road, and they make sure I check everything well. And if I make mistakenly say I detect anything, I go make sure I quickly carry and go, because I don't want to stop for road, come carry money where I don't make finish, come carry and give another motor. But if I have to do that, I make sure I paid the fee for those people I'm offloading to another vehicle, just to give you comfort, because definitely you might come to that bus stop again and you want to use my vehicle. And if I'm there and I've done you something bad, you're definitely not going to come to my vehicle again. So for that reason, I will make sure I treat you well personally on my side. And for your side, saying that, what was your point again?
How do you want him to express himself when you've already driven and using his head to knack iron? Then you want to make it come.
So at that moment now, somebody is shouting and you are telling the person to calm down does not mean you must use a shouting tone. Or else the person might think you are trying to oppress them.
When the person is in pain, a bit.
You get, even you are in pain, sometimes you have to sacrifice to calm you have to calm yourself to be able to communicate to the other person.
If you shout, conductor will shout too.
Now, this is the thing. Before I start driving, I normally enter motor. Even in the driving, the days I don't go to work, I get into vehicle. Nobody knows how they drive, right? Now, if I enter vehicle now, before, come enter, as I enter, before they move, I understand, say, sometimes conductor will just knock vehicle, say, oh yeah, they go. Driver go on move. So for that reason, I go tell her, say, driver, I never sit down, no, hold on, no, make I not go injure myself, or else, I not go, I go don't tell them. So now driver, they communicate you, because immediately that conductor now, can go on move, conductor fit on the look over roof. So for that reason, I will quickly communicate, and then I will sit properly. And before I drop, now, sometimes you said they will take you beyond your bus stop. So taking you beyond your bus stop, if you tell somebody, say like you said, you tell them, say, so place, he carry you past your bus stop, and then he can drop you without even money to return back. Yeah. Now you have to always keep communicating, because they are tackling with.
So what's Wait. Your
argument is going.
This conductor,
when I'm telling the person like that, so bus stop, they are hearing, but they will do as if they didn't hear anything. They will not stand. They will start looking. But if you take them past that bus stop, they will start shouting that, why do you carry me past my bus stop?
Most times, you people don't call the bus stop.
That's what causing our fight.
Okay, wait. How can a normal person hear your bus stop and you
will not say
most times, you people don't used to call the bus stop.
Passenger, if you never reach in bus stop like this, no go come down.
Okay, wait. You need to keep reminding.
If they call passenger, they say, this is your bus stop. Bus stop, Ajegunle, are you coming down? Yes or no? They will not talk anything.
But sometimes
when you get there,
most times they talk.
If you not just pass a little, they will not be shouting that.
What will be your work?
I've got bus stop now. I got the bus stop.
Hello everyone, I'm Pogo Divine, and I'm an actor and also a professional model. Conductors especially, they are hot-tempered. A lot of times I've told conductors that I don't know where I'm going to, that please, they should let me know when I've gotten to my destination. And they don't tell me. And you can't expect me to keep quiet about it. I raise alarm and be like, this is so wrong. Why are you always doing this? And most times they just tell me, it's just behind, just trek small. You go see the bus stop for back. It's so annoying, and it's always happening to
See.
But you
Tell all
don't
the
call
bus
it
stop.
once.
When
Now
the
you don't call
passenger
it
don't
once.
tell you
once, you
keep
keep
repeating
repeating
it.
it.
Bus
Passenger
stop.
fair report
Ah.
to you say how far I go drop for so bus stop. If you never they begin to hear that bus stop repeatedly, sometimes you go ask, abeg who talk say you wan drop for so.
Okay,
No,
the reason why is that. Wait, let me tell you something.
Sometimes you need to
See,
tell them
everything
to
na
keep
grab, grab
reminding
We
for
you.
used to ask. There's some passenger. Wait, there's some passenger that is wicked.
Okay.
Normal. If they didn't get to where they are going, they will not answer you till where they are going to where they are going. Unless they want to come down there, they will talk. Some people will go into this place now. They is supposed to come down there. Okay, you see that last mine is there. You want to drop you here and you are going to this place. And that place that I drop you, you're supposed to come down there.
See,
So I'm trying to say, we have to consider ourselves. This is where I drop you. This is where you are going. It's still the same thing. It's not like passenger will be telling me that if I don't get to that bus stop, I will not come down.
There are times when these
Yes.
passengers will say, okay, this is where I'm going. You assure them, no problem. When we get there, you make them feel relaxed. Do you know you people used to do that?
Communicate
We
with
feed them
driver.
relax.
I've experienced that so many times.
But you
Yeah,
pass-
I
you
would-
pass-
I would tell
you let them relax.
conductor, this is where I'm going.
Let me-
He'll be
let
like,
me stick
because
to
I'm a
my
novice
point.
there,
Eh,
like
now.
that's my first time
They
going
will
there.
pass your
I've
bus
never
stop.
been there.
They must
I will
pass
tell
your
the
bus stop.
conductor, okay, this is where I'm going. They will make me feel like, no problem.
And they will not say anything again.
They won't say anything.
Hold
no.
on.
That's part of
Hold
their
on,
mistake.
agents
They are
not
supposed to keep
Eh, no.
coming to
Ah.
ask who is dropping so.
What's your
Tell
work?
me where you are
Hold
dropping.
on, let me.
But they're not the talk.
At first, I disagree. But after hearing all this, I've come to conclusion of agreeing. From what he said before, he said, you recklessly drive or spin, and someone hits his or her head
On the
on the
iron.
I'm
iron.
not saying I reckless.
No, you are giving instances and you back it up.
I didn't say hi.
Someone give instance and you back it up. That's okay. It happens. Then you are now expecting someone in pain to now talk to you amicably.
No.
I don't
How?
understand.
Even if you are in that person's shoe, are you going to talk calmly? That,
Yes, because I've been in that shoe.
Hey, Joe,
Somebody
how?
like I wanted to get
And
into
no,
a
no,
vehicle.
no. And you said something the other time when you are talking about you are trying to give, you are trying to make excuse about your reckless driving. You are saying it's because of agbero. How?
Prompt 5. Drivers use traffic as an excuse to exploit passengers. Agree or disagree? If you agree, raise your hands. If you disagree, hands down. The agreeers can now speak.
From the mainland to the island, like I would have a stopover at Oshodi, then take island bus. There are times when they will tell you before they get to Oshodi that there will be serious traffic. So there's another corner that they will pass. So because of that, normally maybe the tiff is supposed to be 600 naira. They will say it's 1,215, which is not supposed to be so. Now the thing is, okay, fine. You said there's no regulated price, but it doesn't mean you should now take advantage of the passengers because there's traffic. It's wrong.
Actually, the experience I had is at times, when you are going, for example, you are going to Yanoworo and there is epic traffic and you go to Ojodu, they will just be like, they are turning back. They can't go further again. All of you, without even giving you a top up, like, okay, take this change for you to proceed with your journey. They will just say, we are turning back. This traffic is too hectic. They can't, like...
They take advantage of it and increase the price. It's unfair. No?
At the end of the day, everything, agbero. Is the agbero controlling that?
Yes,
that one? How?
actually. Sometimes there's a way agbero communicates to the drivers. They'll just be like, Afao, for this bus, collect 500 naira, collect 600 naira. From there, drivers will now pass the information around. There's a way they communicate to themselves. You will not know. They'll say, Afa, traffic different. You will just be hearing, pew. You don't even know, except you are observant or you are listening to their conversation. Then from there, you just be hearing, Igondo, 500. That's gone round. That's how they do it. So, agbero to have hand in it.
How? Agbero, they collect traffic money.
I'm not saying they collect traffic money
So
because of the extra fee they want to collect for their own. you are supposed to collect 100 naira for tickets.
Okay.
Then you now add 100 naira, 200 naira.
How are you sure about that?
Because I'm very
You
sure.
even
I've
know
seen.
how
I have
much
seen.
you are
That is
doing.
how
I have
you people used to
seen.
do.
I have seen
That
many
is how it
times.
Why do you
used to do.
paint it always on agbero? Agbero, do you know
It's
that
not
we
that
work
I
for
paint.
union?
No.
And wait,
Leave union
Nisuru,
alone.
Hold on, Omobiri. Hold on. We have many union. And each checkpoint, like I said earlier, there are some certain amounts to be paid, which the drivers and the conductors, they know about it. They are the ones making this thing difficult and hell to live. Because you get there, conductor Bamu, give him, do his thing, go peacefully.
What about most times when you are going and then on the road you'll be hearing alpha people that are coming back, you'll be hearing say traffic day. What about those informations?
Nah, driver issue now.
You guys know you
I
have
mean,
a way of communicating
because
to
there's
each other.
traffic or something,
like,
you just take
just
advantage
add
and just add money.
Every journey has two perspectives. Which one do you see clearer? This is Exchange Minds.